This video is if we have a repeat customer placing an order, this is how we're going to submit the label design. So right now we have this order from the Four Seasons Seattle. They've ordered from us before. Their new order is here. So what we're going to do is go into Canva. All the labels should be saved by the name of the customer's brand. So we can go in and see there's multiple Four Seasons in here. So we might have to click on a few of them to make sure we have the right one. Let's see, we'll go into this one here. This looks right. Yep, you can see Four Seasons Hotel Seattle. So that's it right here. Now, one thing to check is we've changed the size of our file. So anyone who's ordered more than 3 months ago is going to have their file size for the large candles as 2.71 by 2.8. And you can check that by clicking on file and looking right under the name of the file here. It'll tell you the size. So what you're going to want to do is go into resize. And then you're going to go into resize, you're going to go down to custom size, and you're looking for the custom size of 2.563 by 2.563. If you don't see that, you can enter the custom size here. So I'm going to click here and select continue. Now it's going to give me the option to copy and resize or resize this design. And what we're going to want to do is copy and resize. And the reason for that is if we simply resize this design, it's going to change the font size and the location of the different elements of the label. And we don't want that because we want the new label to have everything in the same size and in the same location as the old label. So go to copy and resize here, open. Okay, so now we can see this is going to be, you can see the font size here is 5.9, where the font size here is 6.5. Okay, so what we're going to want to do is copy and paste all these elements and paste them into here. And then we're going to want to make sure that this is centered. All right, and that is going to maintain the font sizes that we're looking for. I'm going to move this up just a little bit. Okay, then the next thing we're going to want to do is just double check that this isn't going beyond our bleed borders, which are 1/8 of an inch all the way around. So I use these guides, which you can just pull from over here just to double check. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete all these files and I'm going to recreate them. So I know that this order has 3 different line items, so they're going to need 3 different labels. So if I go back in this order, I can see they're doing the gardenia neroli, the jasmine citron, and the lavender driftwood. So then I'm going to go, sorry, that was the wrong file, back into here. They want the gardenia neroli, the jasmine citron, and the lavender driftwood. Okay, then I'm going to click on this little box here. That's the grid view, so I can see all of these. And so we have a naming convention for all of our files, and that naming convention is the order number. It's the order number and then the SKU. So the order number is 219114 dash the SKU, which is GN CR12 PL11. Okay, so now I'm going to use this same format for all of these, but I'm going to change the 2 elements in the SKU that represent the scent name because that's going to be the only difference here. So now I have all 3 of my files. They all look correct. They have the order number and the SKU in the naming convention. I'm going to go to share, download. I want to download as a PNG. I'm going to increase the size just a bit and download them. And then once I have those downloaded, I'm going to create an email, send it to Sam, and title that email Final Labels, and then input the order number here. In the body, I'm going to put the company name. And the reason why I do this is because it is possible you could attach the wrong labels, so that just allows Sam to double check that the labels are correct. And then I'm going to send that over to him.